I almost feel like it looks scary.
It should be scary. This is the scary episode. I mean, maybe all the episodes are scary.
They're all a horror.
They're all somebody's horror.
Stop these two. I watched this thing this guy does, and he's like, people who shouldn't have a podcast, and he just like clips things that are
Is it the two of us?
No, of course not.
It should be.
Wait till we get on though. It's gonna be great because that's when you know you made it.
Oh, you know you made it. That's true.
People are remixing you and telling you to shut the fuck up.
I hope someone does that. My genuine hope is that people, after listening to this podcast, shake their heads in confusion and go, "What?
What? Yes. Asking more what's what?
Ask more questions." That's it right there.
Yeah.
Ask all of the questions.
I have a lot of questions.
About?
All things. Well, for starters, we've been watching scary movies all week. What drove us
What
to that?
brings us to this moment right now together?
Right.
We've been watching horror movies all week. I fucking love horror movies, first of all. And second of all, I haven't watched them in a really long time. Mainly because I don't want to watch them alone.
Really?
It's not that, and well, let me rephrase. It's not that I don't want to watch them alone. It's that it's more fun to watch it with somebody that I can like be scared with. Like we just went to the theater. This is post theater watching Conjuring: The Last Rite. Oh, motherfucker.
It was a doozy.
It was a doozy.
It was a doozy.
I was literally jumping at you. And I was like this. For those of you listening, my mouth is wide open.
So is mine underneath my hands.
Underneath our hands. It was scary. And I was like, had to lift my feet up.
To get protected from the guy that's going to grab your ankles.
Yeah, under the bed. Like
oh, yeah. My nephew Dominic just asked me or told me the other day he walked in. He's like, I'm scared. I'm like, okay, of what?
Of what?
And he's like, under the bed. And I'm like, oh, this one. The tried and true.
The tried and true. This bitch under the bed. Okay.
And then, of course, I rationalized, bro, you have so much shit under your bed. There's no fucking possible way. Trust and believe you're safe. Okay.
God
your clutter has saved you.
Yeah, your clutter. For once, this clutter is very welcome.
Yeah.
Very welcome.
Yeah. Okay. What an irrational thing, though. Just the idea of knowing full well there's obviously nothing there. Like I don't know if it still happens to you, but I still get that protective feeling. Like if I'm fully under the covers, like I can't let my feet out of the covers. One, why are you fully under the covers ever? You must see. No, you gotta do this.
That's not fully. Fully is like under. Like
10. Oh no, I'm always inside. That's the one thing I will never not do is be like fully.
Like why would you put yourself in that vulnerable position of not being able to see what's coming?
Are you kidding? I don't even sleep with my back to the door. Fuck no. This right here, there's a door right. No, it's a no for me. Like I'm gonna keep looking backwards because what? No, even worse.
Why?
Because then you can't see what's behind the door. Okay, I had this mental train forever, ever since I was a kid, and I would then go through this loop of if I open the door, then I'll be able to see them, right? But if I close the door, they're going to have a barrier, and so it's going to take more time, and then I'll be able to get away. And so I was until like 3 a.m. in my head. Should I open the door? Should I close the door? Should I open the door? Should I close the door?
That's not, and now you're not sleeping. Not that neither of us sleep.
Anyway. I mean, today, yes. When I was a kid, never.
Huh.
I would fall asleep at like 3 a.m. and I would wake up at like 6.
Oof, that is not enough sleep. That explains a lot. Just kidding.
No, and it's like I wouldn't wake up tired. I think it's just like that hyper, like always on edge.
Always on edge.
So like I can't even be tired.
You're not even gonna allow
that
yourself.
Would take safety away completely.
You're not even gonna allow yourself
to
feel
that's for the dead.
Fatigue.
No. Fuck no.
That's for the dead. Oh, we have so much to talk about. I don't know where to start. Should we start with, since you talked about not having your feet out from underneath the bed? Definitely not that.
The covers, right?
The cover thing. Well, feet in general. Okay. The Conjuring destroyed me when I watched it.
This one or the first one?
No, this one didn't destroy me. It was really scary, but I've already been destroyed. You can't be destroyed multiple times. I mean,
you can die multiple times. You can be destroyed multiple times.
Can you? I feel like that one destroyed. It destroyed me. When did it come out?
Whatever, I think 2013 was the first one.
Well, destroyed. Once again, when the demon pulls on her feet.
Yeah.
In bed, and like she goes down the thing. Yeah. I've had that feeling happen to me before.
In real life?
Yes. And that's why I'm like, oh, that's real close to home. I don't know. Just like my sleep is not deep. And so like things will jar me in my sleep. And that
you've had something pull your feet.
I've had that jarring feeling in my sleep. I've also had like something, energy, whatever the fuck. Look at you're shocked.
Why are you questioning that more? Like, what do you mean? Why are we dissecting this now?
I was saving it for the podcast. I told you I was saving things.
Okay, break this all the way down.
Tell me more. Well, I like very lucidly dream.
What is a lucid dream?
I know that I'm asleep. Okay. Like I know full well that my physical body is asleep. Okay. But I am capable of doing the dream.
Yes. Okay. So you're in control of the dream itself.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. My sister talks about that a lot. And so we used to share a room, and she would always tell me that it's to her like a television channel, and she could just like click, because back in the day, clicked. And so she would just like click the channel and change the scenario. And that's how she got herself out of like scary dreams, essentially.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't have scary dreams. I don't have scary dreams. Really?
Like I just have scary life. Like, what do you mean? I just like have people pull my leg.
My whole life is a horror show. My whole life is a horror show. My dream reality is a real mess.
So you were or you were not awake when someone pulled your leg?
No, I wasn't. It woke me up. That's what woke me up. You're dead. You're dead. And then just the other night, this other thing happened. It felt like I was laying on my side, back to the door.
That's where you went wrong. That's it, right there.
Or, no, maybe I was on my back. I don't know. I don't remember. I was very.
I also sleep on my back, and I fucking sleep still as shit,
like a corpse. Anyway, something was trying to roll me, and I wasn't allowing it because I'm like, no, I fall asleep on my back. You're not gonna roll me over. First of all,
that's not.
No one's rolling me over. This is not how this works. I'm like, you can beat it, whatever this is. But it was like trying to like it was a heavy like pushing. Yeah.
Ew.
You don't like it.
So
it's just so grossed out by this.
See, because and this is something that I wanted to bring up, but I'm glad it's coming in fast because it needs to be known right now. Yeah. I would never allow that shit to happen.
No,
that's not happening to me, period. And that's why it doesn't happen to me. It's never going to fucking fly with me. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
No, you've got the wall up.
Huge walls. Like, remember in K-pop where he's like, I see. Yeah. I'm highly, highly protected.
Yeah.
From my own, like by my own fruition and I don't know, other energetic beings. I don't know what to call it, but I'm highly protected.
Well, I'm hearing you. Heard. Anyway,
that's
nothing's happened to me either because
what do you mean?
Well, it's not affecting me. It's just things.
But it's happening. It's not affecting you, sure, but it's happening.
Sure.
Like never a day in my fucking life would something try to roll me over or pull my leg in my fuck no.
Well, had a near-death experience.
Okay. Do you think that brings it closer to, or do you think it brings you closer to being able to have these experiences?
Why would I know? How could I know on either side of that? Because it's just my experience.
Yeah. But that's your reality, so.
Right. But I wouldn't be like, well, if I didn't have a near-death experience, then I wouldn't be
Did you have them before?
That's a long time ago.
Okay.
I was 13.
Oh, okay.
So did I have them before? I don't know. Probably. I mean, it's not new. I've been projecting a little bit in my dreams my entire life.
Yeah.
So if that's the same, then that's the same. It always starts at my parents' house, like with the house I grew up in, and I'm at the top of the stairs and I go off I go and I go flying,
like in the movie. Which one was that? Oh no, that was Insidious. Where he was like, last night I went to sleep and I saw myself flying,
and he's got his cape on and oh my god, I gotta show you something. Is it this book?
The cape.
What was it? Capable. You're so capable. But it's an actual cape. capable. Insidious. There's a common theme to all of these possession movies, and that is that people, this is an overstatement.
Let's do it.
People are weak.
People are weak.
People are weak.
Strengthen up. Do better.
Do better.
Psychologically, emotionally, spiritually.
Toughen up.
Toughen up. Put up the walls.
It's not even walls, because walls.
Oh, no, mine are walls. No. There's no getting through.
We're here to talk about horror movies. This episode is coming out at Halloween. That's what we're doing.
Ish.
It's all
Halloween week.
It's all Halloween.
No, my life is Halloween.
Okay. Insidious.
Yes. The themes of horror movies.
Oh, the themes of horror movies.
Yeah. Just weakness.
Toughen up.
Also faith, I think, is such a big part of it.
Absolutely. But to my point, I think, of the toughen up, it's not just toughen up. Faith up.
Faith up.
If you're going to believe.
Fully.
Like, fully believe.
Yeah.
Don't just hang a crucifix on your wall and call it a day.
No.
It's not working anyway. Every single horror movie I've ever seen, there's crucifix.
And to that same point, the reason that you're putting up the crucifix is because you're in fear of the thing that you should have faith in, knowing that it's not going to do anything to you. You know what I mean? Like behind the requirement to put up a crucifix is because you don't have faith that you are protected.
Is there as a protector.
Right. Like you are already protected. So what do you need the crucifix for?
Yeah.
You know, like how deep is your faith?
How deep
actually?
is your faith?
I think there's a difference, at least for me. I have reverence for these things. Right.
That's what I love about all of this. What are you devoted to? Like once again, I'm circling back to these same questions. Right. What are you devoted to? And are you actually? Show me your devotion in how you live, in how you speak, in what you in your actions, in your everything.
All of it. In your faith. What are you faithful towards?
What are your values? Yeah. Anyways.
And do they align with your actions?
Always that part. So Insidious was good. And then we watched 4 Conjurings. Right?
We did. Yeah.
We did 3.
We did 3 and then we did Megan, and that was bad.
That was a stupid choice.
I mean, it was funny.
It's a funny movie. Yeah.
When she did the dance.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did, but it was so stupid.
You loved that part. I thought it was so stupid.
It's hilarious.
It's so... These movies are so obvious, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
Are they obvious to you?
Of course. Okay. I'm not the one to discover. I'm not the one to go looking. If I hear a noise, that's not where I'm going.
Yeah, let's talk about this. No. Like, I remember watching Scream when it first came out.
Sure.
Right? Like, however many fucking years ago.
God, that was,
I was of age for it to come out, though. Like, I was their target audience.
Yes.
And she runs upstairs. Like,
always upstairs to the attic?
But they even talk about it in the movie. Don't they?
That's what I love about Scream, is that they give you the rules of horror movies.
Yeah, don't run upstairs. And then she runs upstairs. Yeah. Like, come on.
Did you know that Scream is based off a real event?
Where?
Oh, God. Somewhere, I'm sure, in New England, because everything happens there. I have this weird idea. I don't think it's my own. Obviously, nothing really is super new, but a lot of these things happen in New England because it was like the first settlement. And so there's a longer history of life and death happening there. And so it attracts energy, because that's all it is. It's
all energy.
It's energy, right? Like, even if you don't believe in ghosts, entities, right? There's still an energetic frequency that exists because people do believe, and that's what makes it real.
Right, because your words are spells. Your thoughts are spells. Your thoughts create reality.
Yeah.
Your thoughts are your
reality. Especially when it's then a collective thought and reality, then that makes it more potent. Therefore, it becomes more real.
Well, and it's not like I know they're all movies, but that's the point of this.
Right.
Show me anybody that was possessed by something that wasn't first in a religion.
Or experiencing some sort of trauma, because it weakens the mind.
Yeah.
So now they're susceptible. Okay, and we're not going to necessarily call them like demons or entities, but they're susceptible to manipulation of the mind.
Yeah, manipulation of reality.
Yes.
So toughen up, people.
Strengthen up. Get your crosses ready. I don't know.
Get your cross.
I have seen them protect no one on a personal basis.
Yeah.
I do not wear a cross because I think it's protecting me.
I'm laughing because I'm like looking around my office and it's like I have
full protection.
Full protection in every corner.
Do you feel protected?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Because you're all just choices.
But that's it. Yeah, Jesus is my homeboy. That's all. Like,
I am God. You are God.
I am. Therefore, I am.
The shit that messes with my mind a little bit though is all of the recordings. At what point is it like? Is it acting? I believe that these people that went through this
believe it as well.
Obviously. Yeah. And it's really hard. Like, speaking of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
I mean, we weren't speaking of them, but let's.
We weren't. Oh, they're just constantly right here. We did say The Conjuring.
Right. Sure.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
And now that's what has destroyed my entire life. Okay, we're back. After a short
interlude
of laughter. We were talking about the research, the time, the effort that those two people, among men, like look at Ghost Hunters. It's a whole brand. I know you love Ghost Hunters.
Obsessed. I want to be a ghost hunter.
You are a ghost hunter.
And you know,
found me.
You know the odd thing too about the desire to be a ghost hunter? I don't want to see any of that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't fucking bring it my way. I don't want to see a ghost. I don't want any of it. Yet still somehow I find it. Or at least I go towards it. Like I went to an insane asylum for some reason, an abandoned one.
And you just were like, I'm going to start listening to horror podcasts. Subscribe.
You know, I'm back in my horror game because I wasn't for a long time.
That's how this started.
My nervous system was too.
Your nervous system
shot.
was nervous.
I was already in a horror.
You were living in
my life was a horror. There was no way that I was going to watch it on TV.
And I had kids and I just didn't want to put myself in that energy ever because they just absorb it from me. And
that's I don't want to call it a superstition. There is especially amongst the religious folk, that even just watching scary movies is an invitation for that energy to come into your house. And so you're just not even supposed to, that's just not, it's just not.
Thoughts create reality.
Right.
And so if you watch
demonic activity.
Now you're thinking about it.
Right.
To my very long story and point is this research that they conducted and then held the photos, the recordings, the proof, the take it to the Vatican and do an exorcism. Like that shit's real.
Yes.
Is it?
Well, so interestingly enough, or at least from my own understanding, the Vatican is just one entity within, I don't know how many religions exist in the world, but like Catholicism is just one of many. Yet they are the ones that allow and give permission to exorcisms. And I feel like that says a lot.
It says a lot, and it also feels like, who is the authority here?
Now we're talking about other things.
Now we've moved on to the actual horrors.
Real life horrors.
Real life horrors. Who's the authority here?
Yeah.
Who says?
Apparently the Vatican.
Are we going to hell?
We're already here.
Hell exists. We're already here.
This is it, baby. I mean, we didn't get raptured, so
that's a really good point.
I guess here we are.
See, but this feels like it feels weak to me.
Thinking that the rapture is going to come?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is weak-mindedness.
It's weak-minded, but they're really fucking convicted.
And it's the conviction part that I think works on both sides. You have to be so convicted, like when they do an exorcism, the reason that it works is the conviction.
Of whom?
The person performing. Because they're so convicted in the power that lies within God and Jesus and the Bible and their relics, their, crosses and the holy water and all of those things. There's such strong conviction behind it that that's what makes it work.
Back to thoughts or reality.
Right. It's like, we can all do that, no one is any more or less powerful. It's just how convicted are you? How convinced are you?
Well, how convinced are you that you're possessed?
If you believe that you're possessed, then you're also then going to believe in the power of the exorcism. Because they're one in this. They go hand in hand.
Right.
You know?
This is reminding me of the conversation we had with Cassandra, where you're detaching so much from your own reality that you are creating things external to you. Is that what possession is?
It is to me.
Because I genuinely do not believe in that shit.
In possession?
Yeah. A demonic possession, because I don't believe in demons.
You don't believe in demons.
I guess I have
feel
to
like I need to eat my words.
I have to believe in demons because I believe in angels.
Right. Right.
So I have to.
You kind of have to. Because why do you believe in angels? Because they're like love and light and not in demons.
Well, I do believe in demons. I'm just saying it out loud right now.
Well,
obviously I do, because it's like that is the work that I do.
Yeah.
I think I'm being very specific when I say demons, though, like demonology, Valak.
You do not believe that.
I don't believe that Valak is a entity that takes form. It is a representation, just like everything else, of an energy or of something.
But you don't believe that energy can take form?
Well, we take form. Of course it can. This is where it gets. Look at
it's murky. I know. Like, no, for sure. Yeah, it is. But
damn, I do believe in demons.
I'm not trying to convince you.
You don't need to.
I'm just trying to understand.
I'm just understanding myself.
Because on the same, I think I live on the same coin. I don't specifically believe that.
I'm going to rephrase.
I believe in energy always.
Yeah, always.
And with that means that if one person, even if one person believes in a demon, that means it exists.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. And there's many people that believe in demons.
1000%. And it crosses multiple cultures, generate. It's not just one sector of people. Like, yeah, we're talking about Catholicism and how that has exorcisms, but there's so many other cultures that have the same, that have never spoken to each other. It's not even in the same time period.
Right.
Yet somehow those still exist.
Right. Because there's always, I'm using the term always.
Maybe it's valid here.
It's valid here.
Yeah.
There's always going to be people that are haunted by themselves.
Right. Yes.
What creates that?
Lack of the ability to see oneself, or to be confronted by what is real. And so we'd rather make it unreal, outside of ourselves. I think I said this in the video with Cassandra of, it's now we've created separation. And with that the disassociation, we can disassociate from the shadow of ourselves and put it outside of ourselves. I'm not
asking about the how. I'm asking the why. Why is it so hard for people to just accept who they are?
Because it's scary.
And that makes horror films.
Absolutely.
Why is it scary? What is so fucking horrifying about being yourself?
I'm not fully scared, I would say. So I can't, and maybe I can tap into the version of myself that used to be, because I obviously wasn't like this forever.
Oh, no, me either. We talked about that earlier today.
But
there was a time in my life, the time I almost died.
What brings people down that road?
Each other. The answer is each other. We bring one another down that dark, dirty road because it's a collective experience.
It is a collective experience. Everything is.
Yeah.
That there's no separateness in these experiences. The fear eats fear, right? It's fed by
fear begets fear.
Fear begets fear. Mm-hmm. Shadows eat fear. Demons eat fear. All of these, whatever the fucks are fed by our fears.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about gifts and how you I don't need to see any ghosts. So speaking of angels, it's kind of like the message is always, we're waiting for you, to connect with you and this and that. But at the same token, I'm like, I don't know if I want that, because I would say, a gift of knowing. I can read a room.
Yeah.
This is hypervigilant shit from being a hypervigilant child. And I don't know if I need a gift of clair audience, let's say. This is the one, because I was like, oh, okay. Let me hear, and you started using this language. Let me hear what you have to say about this, right? But then why does it come at night? That's the part that fucks with me, because everything else is quiet.
Because of the
brain is quiet.
Right.
I'm still at other parts of the day. It doesn't have to be nighttime.
Say that again. You're still what?
I'm still at other points of the day.
You're still what?
I'm still. Still, like meditating, quiet.
You're still, but the world is not. The quiet is the time in which all things are still. Right? There's a difference between daylight and nighttime for a reason, right? The daytime is when the sun comes out and most things are alive and awake.
Yeah, fine.
You know, the quiet is when the quiet, right? Yeah. Like only the nocturnal come out. Anyways, only the demons come out.
Freaky. Because I'll be just about to sleep, and that's when it happens. And so I don't know if it's just like, fuck no. If it's something in my brain or what, but there's a clear and loud voice. Jill.
Time for that.
No time for that. It goes, Jill.
Do you answer?
Yeah.
Then what?
Nothing. Sometimes, because sometimes I go, bing, right? Because you're like, fuck. The fuck? And then I started to just, okay. Yeah. Like, I'm listening and nothing.
I wonder if it's because of the acknowledgement that you're like, not that you're open to it, but so going back to the end of the movie, right? And we're not trying to spoil anything, but when she tells her, don't look away. Yeah. And that was what stopped the whole thing.
Yeah. Is facing fear.
Facing the fear.
Always face fear.
So that's the cure. Face your fear.
Yeah. It's always been. My point is that I don't know if I want to hear. Because it dysregulates me. It's shocking. It's shocking to my system. I'm like, fuckers. Yeah. I'm trying to go to sleep.
So I don't ask for things I don't actually want.
Yeah. I don't ask for things
I'm very honest in my requests.
The other lesson. Be clear in what you want.
Be very clear. And if you are unsure, don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't ask. And let's insert manifestations here. I fucking hate that word.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Affirmations don't work.
Affirmations don't work.
It's not real.
Yeah. It's not real. And we've had some really fucked up experiences the past couple of days being together, though.
Yeah.
That's not manifestation, though. That's just, what is it then? We're talking about affirmations, this or that. Okay. You affirm something, but do you believe it? So It's going back to the conviction thing.
Correct. That's it's all energy.
Intention. It's all energy. It's all intention. That's what it is. So how do you explain? Not that it needs an explanation. I just did it. Never mind.
Because it doesn't.
It doesn't require an explanation.
Right.
It can just be.
Yes. Because once you start questioning it, that's when it stops working.
Right. We're received. We are in full receivership.
Full receivership.
Now. It's actually
sponsored by the universe.
Universe.
Yeah. That's how you manifest. You sponsor yourself by the universe because it's already here.
Yeah. Be your biggest fan. Possessions aside.
Yes.
There are so many other great horror movies that we can talk about. And horror that just exists. Yes. I enjoy horror movies. I am liking watching them again, I think, because it makes my body feel certain things.
Well, okay. And so there's a psychology to that as well, because I think we as human beings want to face those fear, but not in our own life. And so it's easy for us to watch them from an observer's perspective and also have the sensations that come up as we watch horror films. So like we can play out what it would be like to be a murderer. Sure. By watching somebody murder someone.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
it's like a Jungian kind of thing.
Yeah.
We all have that murderer within us.
It's not just that we are the victim and we're going to face
the fear.
It's
the murderer too. It's the identification with the murderer more than anything. It's not the victim.
No.
Because we're victims in our own life, but we're not murderers in our own lives.
Yeah.
And that's what's exhilarating.
It is. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Because you know what show I absolutely love and I'm really disappointed that they stopped making was Mindhunter.
I fucking loved that show. It was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Why aren't we psychologists?
Because I knew that to become a psychologist, most people become psychologists because they want to fucking understand their own psyche. And I didn't want to be one of those fucking weirdo people that was like, I can't heal myself, so I'm gonna do it to other people. No, bitch.
Never that.
You're fucking stupid.
You're stupid.
What I think probably back when I was thinking about it, that was probably my interest, but now I'm just interested in the mind, the mind of people.
I want the backstory. Give me all of the details.
I want all the details. Yeah.
I want all the details, all the backstory.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Me too.
I find it curious.
I am very curious about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially the mind of the killer of like, okay, what's there?
So what did you think about the detective? Because the detective to me was the sickest of them all. Holden.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You have to be.
Yeah.
There has to be a level of something in order for you to dive so deeply and to be so engrossed in that kind of work. It's part of why I want to be a detective too. Like,
you just want to be all things.
Yeah, that's why I want to be an actress, so I can be all things. Durr. Like, how do you go from doctor to murderer by being an actress?
What was that horror movie? 13 Ghosts.
That was such a good movie. And a lot of and so going back to
archetypes.
Yes. They were archetypes of different psyches and people. The Black Zodiac. Yeah, the firstborn son, the Taurus. Yeah, they mentioned it in the movie.
Yeah.
That it was about the Black Zodiac. Also encompasses a 13th ghost, the broken heart. The spirit is the final ingredient in the spell to fully activate Basilius's machine.
This is what I find. This is the part of horror movies where it's obviously about your internal
turmoil. Yeah.
Because the demon shows up as the thing.
Yeah.
And
the only reason he became the 13th ghost is because he had such turmoil over his dead wife and wasn't actually dealing with it at all. And so
he was already dead.
The broken heart was that last one. And he did that to himself.
He did it to himself. Yeah.
That's always the story. You're doing it to yourself.
Right, but it also goes back to choice. And so speaking of The Conjuring, it was you choose not to be scared.
Ooh.
What was the first horror movie you've ever seen?
I'm going to assume that it was The Exorcist.
Oh, yeah.
I remember my dad telling me that I wasn't allowed to watch it and I never take direction from anyone. And so I immediately was like, I'm going to watch this movie.
Yeah, I'm watching this right yesterday.
Yeah.
The first horror movie that I recall was Candyman.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent film.
Candyman, R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, R.I.P. Candyman. Did you do the Bloody Mary thing in the mirror?
Of course not. I already told you I don't fuck around with mirrors. I don't fuck around with mirrors. All right. The mirror stories.
Okay. So I was out at Lady McDonald Country Inn in Canmore by myself.
That's already a no.
It's already a no. It's a very old Victorian style home too.
My utter favorite.
Oh, yeah.
My utter favorite. I hate that I love to be scared. I'm a walking oxymoron.
Yes, you are. That's why I love you.
Tell me more though.
So
beautiful Victorian.
This beautiful Victorian inn, bed and breakfast. It used to be, if my memory serves, it used to be a place where people would go to recover.
Like for what? Like health?
Surgeries.
So like not like rehab, but what do they call it? Like an outpatient
recovery.
Yes. Yeah.
And now it's an inn. And each room has its own kind of theme. Yeah, they're all named of mountains around Canada, which is really cool.
That's cool.
And there's cool pictures on the walls.
I'm sure.
Like it's just a cool place. So I was there by myself and decided to do mushrooms. And then I went into every single room and looked with lights out too. I didn't turn any lights on. I know, I'm the worst. And looked in every single mirror.
Like I can barely look at myself in the mirror as a regular human.
Why is that? What's so horrific in a mirror? I know they're portals, but
they are portals.
Take me away.
I think there is an irrational fear that you're going to see something that, like there's an expectation, right? That like right now, I'm doing this and it's showing up, that it's not going to show up.
Like the woman in the wedding dress?
Correct. Right.
So you're just fearful?
Of course.
Of course.
Full of fear.
You're both not afraid of anything.
Not a thing.
And you're
full of it all.
Fucking scared. I get it now.
I'm full of fear.
I'm full of fear.
And how do I get over it? I fear nothing, obviously.
Yeah, so I got really fucking high.
That's frightening. And
I went and stared in mirrors, and my face just kept going through generations. Like it would be like baby, child, teenager, adult, old lady, crone, death, baby, and like back through, and it would just cycle through like almost at rapid speed. And I was just staring while my whole experience was like, it was almost like a kaleidoscope. Of generations.
Or like timeline jumping.
Yeah.
It's you, but
I was living multiple lives all at once.
Yes.
It was
all times, all at once. Have you seen that movie? What is it?
Oh yeah. Everything
all at once, all the time. Something like that.
That's quite good. So I looked in, I stared in every mirror because I too will go and just face my fear though. So speaking of, this was the thing that we were trying to get to 7 hours ago. Why are you going upstairs? Why are you following the sound? I'm the one. I'll follow the sound. You're like, I'm getting out of the house. I will go and find the sound.
What I'm not going to do is
go without your knife.
Right, exactly. Like I'm not opening fucking, I always have a weapon. Here's the reality.
You're always protected.
I'm always protected. Whether it's in the physical or in the energetic of it all.
And I think that's where I'm like, demons don't exist. Like going back to that, because I'm always protected.
Yeah.
I genuinely just feel that.
I genuinely feel it too. Yeah. But part of that is in the decisions of like not going towards the sound.
My knife.
Right. The knife that I wield. You know, it's there's logic and there's, belief. They go hand in hand. Yeah. The logical me says grab a weapon.
Sure.
Will I check things out? There's a probability that I would.
You could be convinced.
I could be.
I'm immediately convinced. I will go to it. Because I have to know. I'm too curious.
Yeah. The curiosity in me would want to know.
Yeah. And also if I don't, it's winning.
Right.
The fear is winning if I don't go immediately right there. In the dark.
Yeah.
Too. That's why I'm not turning lights on. Because I'm like, fuck you.
Turning lights on.
Fuck you. I'm not afraid of you.
I slept with the light on until I was probably 17. Not like the full lights, but like I would leave the closet light on.
Sure.
Mostly so that I could read.
So I could escape reality by a reading.
Absolutely. That's how I dealt with my,
own demons.
Correct. I went somewhere else.
So anyhow, I will go straight to the fear. Straight to it.
I can appreciate that. Yeah.
And I think that was probably a result of my near-death experience. For sure. Because I think I ran away. Well, clearly, I was running away from a lot of shit at that point. That was a big wanting to just escape.
So far. Like, what a far escape.
The further.
The furthest.
Speaking of insidious, that was the further. Now that all makes sense to me. I was in the further.
The circle comes back. Yeah.
And thank you, Daddy, for bringing me back. And I don't mean Sky Daddy. I mean
literal daddy. Actual daddy. Dad.
Love you. Anyhow, I went also to all of the pictures that were around.
Yeah.
A lot of them are history. A lot of them are just fucking weird, right? So I went to the weird ones. And because I was high on mushrooms, like there was boats and the boats were like
swaying in the
swaying, like water was actually water. It was such a cool fucking experience though. And I didn't feel 1 ounce of fear. Yeah.
That was a choice though.
Yeah.
Like it's all a choice.
It's always a choice. I think that's part of it. The cure is, and the antidote is love.
Yeah.
Tell me one horror movie where it wasn't that.
Yeah. And it's funny too how the Conjuring movies specifically, at least, make such a point of that.
Possession movies.
Yeah. How it's so important to come back to love and come back to the family and like the root of
religion. That's what they would call it, is love of God, but it's love.
Just love.
Because we are God.
Right. We are the incarnates.
We are the image of. We're the most religious people.
Okay. I would say I'm probably the least religious in the sense that, like, think about the word religion.
No.
It's very, like, religion being, if you do something religiously, it is
ritualistic.
Yeah. And I would say I'm very not that. Like,
no, you're not that.
I'll drop shit like a hat.
Let me rephrase again.
I'm full of faith.
You're full of faith. That's what it is.
I will stand on that. I will die on that hill every day. I am full of faith.
And I was feeling the collective recently, and I had about a day where I was like, whoa. I felt zero.
Faith
and hope. Like hope.
Ooh.
The word hope was there. I think,
but it wasn't, right? Because it was hopeless.
Well, because it was in the collective.
I see. Yeah, that was what was outside.
Yeah,
in the world.
Yeah, it was outside.
Was hopelessness. And you were reflecting.
Oof, like a lot, like to the point where I actually felt it.
Right. And
I normally don't do that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm normally pretty good at going, "This isn't mine."
Yeah. And so what was different?
I don't fucking know. Fatigue, vulnerability. Yeah, I was weak. Speaking of demonic possession,
that's how it is.
I was weak.
Absolutely. And it invited, it's like, you know, in vampire movies.
Nosferatu. Can we talk about that?
You know how you have to invite, like, they are not welcome.
Yeah.
You have to actually invite them in.
Yeah.
But it's in, you know, weak states where just the invitation's open, you know? Yeah. Like, it's very easy to be like, yeah.
Right. I think that is part of the invitation, though, is feeling that you are just desiring something, and they're going to give you attention.
Right. Yeah. That's how it starts. It's attention. It's knowing the vulnerable parts of you and giving that to you first so that you let it in.
Yeah. Like now I'm thinking of Nosferatu, but he's got this castle. Yeah, just take me to your castle.
Right. Absolutely.
Take me to your castle and worship me for the rest of your life. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that is exactly how it starts. And that's how it has to end.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole premise of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's a young girl.
Yes. Yeah. And he is obsessed. Mm-hmm.
Because she wanted to feel something worthy.
Love, always. Uh-huh. Back to love.
Back to love.
It's the invitation. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's a scary movie, obviously. Yeah. It's about...
Yeah.
So she gets an invitation to a wedding or something of that nature.
Okay.
And come to find out, it's her wedding. Also her death day. Yeah. It was actually really interesting. So I don't know if she's like adopted or something happens where she's like looking for family and then she finds them. And her cousin invites her to this wedding and they're like, you can now be the special guest, the guest of honor. But it's really her own wedding.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She is
the devil.
All of the Halloweens are good. I love the Halloweens.
Yeah. I like that the
original
came to a close.
The original remains one of my favorite, just hands down horror movies of all time.
It's so good.
How many actual different themes are there of horror movies?
Not as many as you think.
Not as
probably.
Many as you think.
They just recycle the same thing, right? Like inspired by Dracula. Did you see the one? No, obviously not. It's the House of Fall of the House of.
Oh, actually, I did watch that.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure.
The Fall of
the House of.
Where they're all siblings.
Yeah, I did. I definitely watched that because it was like not a third part, but it was similar to
a miniseries,
but similar to American Horror Story. How they have the same actors.
Yes,
but different
anthology.
Yeah,
this is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. The Fall of the House of Usher.
That is a play off of Edgar Allan Poe. And so they're just retellings and recyclings of...
And Midnight Mass.
Oh, Midnight Mass was good too.
Real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
Again, more church stuff.
Always. Church stuff. They're the spotlight of our horror. Just being honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. The actual horror. The institution.
That's why we make movies about it. So that we can feel good about it in real life.
Oh yeah, because it's not as bad. That makes a lot of sense.
That's more propaganda, more manipulation.